Hi guys, and welcome to another video. My name is Lexie if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back. Either way, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so clearly this is not the original audio to my intro video. However, I accidentally recorded the entire beginning of my video in slow motion. So when I sped it back up, I lost all of the audio. I'm just going to give you the rundown of what I was talking about. I am getting ready to go Doordashing because I've started doing that over the summer for some extra money. I also want to give a trigger warning right here because I talked pretty extensively in this video about being in a calorie deficit and tracking calories. So if that is a trigger for you in any way, please, please, please skip this video. I love that you're trying to support me, but this is not the video for you. But without further ado, let's get into the actual video. Okay, I have you guys attached. Oh, that's lovely. I have you guys attached to my side window. I'm not sure if I like this or not, but I'm not gonna leave you here because if I drive with my phone on, I lose points on my safe driving thing. I'm gonna have to take off this jacket, just too hot. Anyways, we're going to DoorDash and hopefully DoorDash for like, I was gonna say 4 hours, but that puts me at 3. Well, yeah, 4 hours. That puts me at 3 to go pick Zaire up. So we're gonna DoorDash until 3. I actually think I'm gonna go get lunch first because it's 11:11. And I don't want to have to like stop in the middle of dashing to go get lunch. Okay, so I just ordered a grilled chicken sandwich and I did get a small fry, so I'm gonna tally that in. But I'm going to sit in the parking lot and eat real quick and then start dashing. Okay, I'm honestly full after the sandwich, so it was really good. But I did eat a couple fries because I just wanted like the taste of some fries, but I only ate maybe 2, maybe 3. But it's 11:30 on the dot and we're gonna start DoorDashing. All right, we just got our first order. We are headed to Penn Station, which is literally like 2 minutes away. This is only they're assuming it's gonna be a 13-minute dash. And it's like $4.28, I think. Which is not the best, but I don't have anything else to do, so. Now we're headed to the person's house, I'm assuming. But it's like 5 minutes away, so we're headed there now. Most of the ones that I've had, actually, pretty much every single one that I've had have been in like really bougie neighborhoods, so I'm enjoying like driving around and being nosy because I like to see all the big houses. Okay, and it's that easy. I just had to stand at their door and wait for them to come get it. And it was a super sweet mom and her little kid. He was cute. I literally just stood in line and waited at Zaxby's for like 15 minutes for this order. I'm waiting for an order to come through because I don't have one right now. So I'm just sitting in the McDonald's parking lot, just hanging out. I'll probably have time for maybe one more order if it hurries up. Right now it's 2:12 and I decided to stop at 2:30. That way I can go home, take a deep breath, and then go get Zaire, or maybe just go get Zaire. I just hate leaving him at daycare for a long time. But anyways, I've not done that many. Well, I've done like I want to say 5 orders today, so I'm hoping to get to 6. The orders have not been as much money today, so I don't really know why. Maybe it's the time of day, but I feel like this is a busy time of day, so I don't know. But I'm gonna go back to doing in the morning, like right after I drop Zaire off. The only reason I didn't do that today was because Dre was gonna be home. Somehow I just realized that my camera is stuck in 4 times slow motion. And I have no idea how to get it out. I've been pushing buttons, so hopefully I can figure out how to recover that footage. If not, I'm gonna be very frustrated. But anyways, I'm gonna record on my phone for right now until we figure that out. I'm getting ready to do a barbecue chicken marinade. Hey! And we use frozen chicken from Aldi, the bag of frozen chicken thighs. And I'm just gonna put 2 big chicken thighs in a bag with the marinade, just frozen. And I'm just gonna let it thaw on the counter in the marinade. And then we're gonna hang out, huh? We're gonna hang out. Do you have a good day at school? Oh, what you doing? You gonna say something? So I was debating whether or not we wanted to go on a walk. It is hot outside. It's like 85 degrees, but I do need some exercise. So I'm gonna lather him up in some sunscreen and put him in the car seat with his little fan. He just ate. I'm gonna put his little stroller, not his car seat. I'm gonna put him in his stroller and put his little stroller fan on him. Oh, okay. You wanted to hold it? Can I have it back? And we're gonna walk for just a little bit, probably not a ton. Look, you made it all fuzzy. There we go. We're gonna walk for just a little bit, probably not a ton because I don't want him to overheat. And I don't want to overheat either. So nosy. All right, so we're just chilling on the couch. It's currently, what time is it? 8:20-ish. Which means it's almost, what time? Bedtime. Anyways, I think I have hurt my wrist. It started hurting after I squatted the other week. And I low bar squat, but I think I had my arms too narrow and that pulled my wrist back farther. And so it just kind of started hurting when I like straightened it back up after squatting that day. That was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I think. And it's just been hurting ever since then. Like it hurts in like my thumb area and then like down my forearm. And of course, picking him up and putting him down and all that. Do not gag yourself, stop. But of course, like having to pick him up constantly is like not giving it time to rest. So I think it's just a sprain. So I can't find for the life of me in the move we have lost my carpal tunnel wrist braces from when I was pregnant. So I ordered one. We ordered dinner. We ordered dinner tonight from Chili's. I got the shrimp fajita, and Dre got a burger. But I ordered a wrist brace. Food Lion had a wrist brace for $10 actually. So I got that just because that will give me the support it needs when I'm like picking him up and down and all of that. We are currently taking an impromptu walk this morning. It is like 8:15 and I just got in the car to take him to daycare and realized my back tire has 9 pounds of pressure in it. For those of you who don't know, they're supposed to have like 38. So I have a flat tire. And it doesn't look super flat. Like you can tell it's like bulging and it looks like it doesn't have enough air in it. It's not like super obviously flat. But it's flat enough. I call my dad, of course. It's flat enough to not need to drive on it. So we're walking. Luckily, there's a store that has a portable air pump that's like half a mile away on like a walking trail that I know of. So we're headed there. And I called his daycare. They said as long as he's dropped off before 11, that's fine. So luckily it's not hot right now. It's actually pretty cool outside. It's nice weather. But we're walking to the store. All right, so my mother-in-law made a good point. She was like, you probably shouldn't drive to daycare on a pumped up tire. So I'm gonna pump up the tire, go to Discount Tire, which is down the road, and have them look at it. If it can be patched, awesome. If I need to get a new tire, I actually need 2 new tires because one is starting to get bad too. And I think that this was one of the ones that needs to be replaced soon anyways, that the tread was like close on it. So I may need to get 2 new tires. We'll see. Tire has been pumped up, and the Discount Tire is 4 miles away. It's gonna take me 33 minutes to get there because we're headed in the direction of the city, and therefore that's where all the traffic is going. So okay, we're home. It's 12:30. So I will not be doing anything for the rest of the day except for sitting here, and I will cook dinner eventually. But I am exhausted. I didn't sleep good last night anyways because I refused to sleep in his bed. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Maybe 2 sandwiches. All I've had today is a protein bar, and it's, like I said, 12:30. Zaire slept for probably an hour in my arms at the Discount Tire place. But then he woke up when I put him in his car seat, and he hasn't gone back to sleep since. So, I don't think he will go back to sleep until it's bedtime, which is gonna make for a very long day. And I'm already tired. So I'm gonna drink another Diet Dr. Pepper and then have some sandwiches. I'm gonna have some of my little cheesecake dessert. I didn't show you guys that. Hold on, let me show you. It started off supposed to be a low-calorie eclair, but it turned out being more like a cheesecake. So I did graham crackers, and then I just layered it between like the cheesecake part and then like a lasagna. But I did about a cup of the sugar-free Cool Whip, and then about a cup of full-fat Greek yogurt, and like half a packet of the 0 sugar cheesecake jello, like pudding mix, and mixed it all together, and that's what I layered in between. But yeah, so that's my little cheesecake dessert that I'm gonna have after my sandwiches. I also started my period while I was in the Discount Tire. Zaire is obsessed with my water bottle, my blue one. And so I got his out. Show him your water bottle. Show him your water cup. Look at that cup. All right, I was just sitting here bored and thinking about how bored I am and how I still have an hour and a half before Dre even gets off of work. And then I realized I need tampons. So me and Zaire are gonna run to the store and grab some tampons. Do you just take your straw out of your cup? No. Okay, enough of that. He just took the straw out and was trying to chew on just it. Anyways, we're going to get in the car. Normally I would just DoorDash them, but I already spent $330 just on tires today. So, I'm going to actually go to the store. Plus, I don't have anything else to do, so let's go do that. You want to go do that? Does that sound like fun? No, because you're going to have to get in the car seat. Alright, I thought I had more chicken than this, but we have 3 pretty small pieces of chicken, which I'll take 1 and Dre will take 2. I cooked my green beans, and then I am working on rice. I just recorded this and then realized that I actually didn't because I didn't press record. But I just made our bed because I washed our sheets and our mattress protector and our pillowcases and my sleeping shirt and my bonnet, and yeah. So I just made our bed. I've also made Zaire's bed. Alright, good morning guys. We are chilling. It's currently like 6:20 something. and we are hanging out before it's time to get ready for school. But apparently it's raining today. I'm still gonna DoorDash for a little while. But we'll see how much I make. I'm gonna DoorDash earlier and see if the earlier time just makes more money. Oh, okay. I can't talk to the camera. So that's the plan for today. Dre is off, but I think he might have plans with a friend that's in town. I'm not really sure. But anyways, that's the plan for today. I'll bring you guys along. I don't know what the temperature is going to be, so I don't know what you're wearing, and I don't know what I'm wearing. Okay, so I just put on black leggings and this sweatshirt that I used to wear literally all the time. If you've been here that long, you remember this sweatshirt. It's a little snug now because I've gained some weight, but it does fit, and it's still pretty comfy. The only other sweatshirt that I have that isn't too tight, is really bummy, and I don't like to wear it like in public. But Zaire is finishing up a bottle that he didn't finish a minute ago and hanging out in his playpen, and I'm going to get ready. I should have put my hair up before doing that because that was annoying. I got a new hairbrush. It's the same kind of hairbrush, but I needed a new one. I love a wet brush. Ooh, this one feels nice. I didn't realize my hair was so tangle free. It's greasy. I need to wash it probably tonight. So, it's raining and I've been lazy, so I'm just throwing it in a messy bun right now, and then later like right before I get out to take him to daycare, I'll fix it into like a swirly bun. And 1, 2, 3 scoops of formula. And then put the vents in. I still have to label them with his name and today's date, but I'm gonna pause, pick him up, and get him dressed since he wants to be picked up, and then come back and label them. I'm about to crash out. So it's pouring rain outside. My son is fighting me. I had the book bag on, the diaper bag, and my crossbody bag. I had 2 drinks in my hand and a protein and a protein bar, and the umbrella hanging from my arm because I had too many things in my hand to be like trying to hold an umbrella. So I had it dangling by the string so I could use it later. And I'm trying to put him in the car, and he's fighting me, as a kid does, because they hate the car seat. And sorry, you're just gonna have to sit here because I cannot hold you steady and talk. And then I get in the car, I'm soaking wet, I sit down, and I don't have my phone. I have to have my phone to DoorDash. So I took a deep breath. I got him out of the car seat. We went back inside, and I got my phone. We came back out, and then he proceeded to fight me even harder to get back in the car seat because he had already gotten out of the car seat. I also dropped my phone down the stairs and had to bend down with him in my arms to pick it up without falling. And then my phone wouldn't let me record while my phone was connected to CarPlay. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I kept hitting the record button and it would cut it right off. So it's literally just pictures of me looking more and more frustrated every time I click the button. Anyways, after yesterday, hopefully today is not continuing on this pattern because I will crash out today. Yesterday, I didn't. I was fine yesterday, even after the fiasco of a day that we had. And today, I don't have the patience. I just don't have it. So hopefully it's better. Okay, drop off was successful. I'm so glad that I have a child who does good with drop off, because if he started crying every time I dropped him off. Anyways, sorry, my car keeps cutting me off. The time that I don't need it to connect to CarPlay, it does. But any other time, it won't connect. So anyways, as I was saying, I don't know what I would do if he did not do well with drop off, because it would break my heart every morning. So I'm gonna DoorDash for a little bit, probably for like 3 hours, and then head home, and Dre should be home by then. So all right, it's 11. I just finished DoorDashing. I made $24 today. I would have made more if IHOP wouldn't take in so long. But I'm home now. There is one order that I have that's under review, but I GPS'd to the place like I always do. I arrived, it dumped me in the middle of an apartment complex. So I couldn't find the building. So I called and they didn't answer. And I messaged them and I was like, hey, I can't find the building. And then I walked around for a little while to see if I could find it. I saw somebody like picking up trash on the grounds. And so I asked them and they pointed me to the direction of a building. And so I went over to that building and walked all the way around it and couldn't find the apartment. And so I like contacted DoorDash and they were like, find a secure place and put the food down and take a picture of it and then message them and tell them. So I did that. I followed the steps after I'd called them again. So I had called them twice. I had messaged them and hadn't heard anything from them. So then like 10 minutes later, I'm already on another order. 2 minutes later, they messaged and they were like, you're at the wrong place. Like, you dropped it off at the wrong spot. And those are apartments. I live in a townhome, like all this stuff. And I was like, I'm sorry. I tried to contact you. I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't have any other option. And so, of course, they contested it because you have to get another order. And it's under review. So I don't really know what happens after something's under review. So I guess we'll see. But withholding that $4.50, I have made like $110 in the 3 days that I DoorDashed. So not bad, extra money. Anyways, I'm home now and it's 11 where Dre's taking a shower. He has a haircut at 12:30, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna grab lunch while we're out, and then we're gonna hang out. We're probably gonna go to the gym at some point, but then we're gonna hang out, maybe take a nap before time to go pick up Zaire. And then he's got dinner with a friend tonight because one of his friends is in town. So I'm not sure what me and Zaire are doing for dinner. Well, Zaire's gonna have formula, but I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. We'll see, I guess. But okay, we are currently sitting in the parking lot, or I'm currently sitting in the parking lot. Dre's in the barbershop getting his hair cut. Goodness, why was that so hard? Spit it out. But anyways, we are going to Charlie's for lunch after this. I just looked it up. I don't really like a regular cheesesteak. So I was like looking to see what sandwiches they had and looking at calorie counts because I just want to be prepared. And even if I do go over today, I don't want to go over by too much. There's a shopping cart right there. Anyways, I don't want to go over by like too much. And so I was looking at their calorie counts, and the chicken Philly, which is probably what I would order anyways, is actually the lowest count. So I'm even gonna get a regular, and I'm gonna eat that. And then depending on the size, I don't know what sizes their sandwiches are, like what their sizes entail, but I am gonna eat that. I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner tonight, but even with that, because I haven't even had that many calories today anyways, I still have like 700 calories for the rest of the day. So that's proof that in a calorie deficit, you can eat all of the foods that you want as long as you fit it into your macros. Okay, so we ended up going to Shake Shack because Charlie's wasn't there anymore. Apparently they're building something else, but it was actually in the food court of the mall, so Shake Shack happened to be right there. But I ended up getting the chicken sandwich and the chicken shack and the fries, but I only ate like half of the fries, so it ended up not being as much calories as I thought it was going to be. So I definitely thought it was going to be more calories, but I'm full and I feel good, and I have like 700 and some calories left for the day, so doing pretty good. Okay, I've decided I want like a little treat to snack on. I'm not hungry, I just want something sweet. So I'm gonna do some graham crackers with a little bit of peanut butter on them and a couple chocolate chips on top. This is one of my favorite snacks, but I never eat it because I don't ever have graham crackers. But I think now that they have low fat ones, they may have always had low fat ones, but I'm thinking now that I know that they have these, I'll probably keep some around just to have. I just have my food scale and I put the peanut butter on it first. I forgot to tear it out before I took it off. So you make sure it's at 0 when you put your thing on the scale, and then you just take out however much, and whatever the negative is how much you took out. I'm pretty sure my baby's pooping because I just like the thinnest little layer. I don't know if you can even see that. Here's my little treat. And this is literally so good. Also, I used to use MyFitnessPal. And if you don't know, we love MyFitnessPal. No, actually it can be very, very toxic. So you have to be careful that you don't get obsessed with like the numbers and things. But you used to be able to scan barcodes and it would pull up the nutrition facts. And then they changed that to a pro. So I found another app. It'll load. This one. It's called My Net Diary. And it's just like it. And you can scan. It'll focus. And you can scan a barcode. I'm not tracking anything except for calories right now because I don't want to like overwhelm myself with everything else. Eventually I will probably track protein too, but I usually only track calories and protein if I track. So what, baby? 2 big things I've noticed doing a calorie deficit this time. That is like things that I've noticed that are habits of mine when I'm in a calorie deficit that are not good habits. The first one is, oh, I have the calories for that, so I'm gonna eat it. Even if I don't really want it. Like earlier I didn't really want a coffee, but I like, you like the idea of getting a coffee. And I was like, oh, it's only 101 calories for Atoll. And I was like, I don't even really want a coffee. So really just like deciding if that's what I want. So now sometimes like this meal or this little snack, I wanted a sweet treat. So I allowed myself to have it. But like that was gonna be spending money that I don't need to spend. Plus I just didn't really want a coffee. And so I don't know why I put that in my mouth while I was trying to talk. It's just so good. But anyways, just because I have the calories for it doesn't mean I need to eat it. I just pick and choose if I really want something or if I just want it because I have the calories for it and I like the idea of having it. And then actually I guess 3 things that I've noticed. Another thing is like not like I didn't use a full serving of peanut butter. Used to I would use like, I'll be like, oh, well, a serving is 32 grams, so I need to get 32 grams out and spread it evenly among these crackers. You don't have to use a whole serving. Same thing on the flip side is like you don't have to only have 1 serving of something. So like a serving of eggs may not be what you want to eat. You may want to eat 2 servings of eggs, and that's fine. That's just their way of like measuring how many calories and carbs are in like a single unit. They need a unit to give you the nutrition facts. So you can use more than 1 serving, you can use less than a serving, and neither of those is good or bad. So the third thing I've learned is more of like a personal preference thing. That's like me specifically, but it may also help you. I have always heard that it's good to load up in the morning. So like get all your protein in the morning, which when I'm doing protein, maybe that'll be the case. But I've learned that I actually stay within my calories better if I eat a smaller breakfast, like a protein bar, and then I maybe an earlier lunch. But a lot of times I'm not super duper hungry until like lunchtime anyways. So I eat a little something when I get hungry, like a protein bar, and then I just wait till lunch. I save my calories so that I have more towards the end of the day because that's when I like to eat the most food. And so if I've already eaten the most of my calories in the morning and I don't have a lot to like tweak and play with in the afternoon, then I end up going over my calories because I'm frustrated that I'm out of calories. So anyways, I'm gonna eat my snack. I don't know if that last one made any sense, but I'm gonna eat my snack. And Dre's plans fell through this afternoon or this evening for dinner, so we're just gonna hang out as a family tonight. And I think that's it. I'm gonna do another vlog starting on Saturday. Today's Thursday, so I'm going to end this one here, edit it, try and get it up, and then I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.